met this guy called Dave. We started hanging out. Eventually became friends with benefits. This lingered for 10 good years. What Dave didn't know was I fell so much in love with him. I was so obsessed with him. I wanted more than just casually sleeping together. I was so blindly obsessed and in love with Dave that I would do anything for him. I've never loved anyone like I loved Dave. One day I summoned courage and told him, but he rejected me. Dave was always in and out of my life. He comes and goes as it pleases him. One day he disappeared, and for 8 good months I didn't see him. During this period, I met and started dating another guy called Henry. He was everything, a really nice guy. Our relationship was a serious one, but one thing was obvious. Couldn't get Dave off my mind. I still loved him. Along the line, I fell sick and discovered I was pregnant. I told Henry. He was really happy about it. He pleaded with me to keep the baby. I said no. I'm not going to keep the pregnancy. I ended things with him, told him to go his way. Months later, Dave suddenly reappeared and we started our friendship with benefit again. Meanwhile, I didn't tell him I was pregnant for Henry. We slept together a couple of times. Weeks later, I decided to tell him I was pregnant for him. He wasn't happy about it and told me to get rid of it immediately. He even threatened me, but I said no. Instead of walking away from Dave, I stayed and allowed him walk in and out of my life and then disappeared again. I eventually gave birth to my son. My friends advised that I call Henry and tell him I took their advice. Henry met up with us, myself and my son. He was surprised but very happy to see his son. They bonded so well. It made me so happy. But unfortunately, this time, Henry was already in a serious relationship. Henry went behind me and carried out DNA test on our son to confirm if he is truly the biological father. Indeed, it turned out he was. I wasn't happy about it, coupled with the fact that his paranoid girlfriend doesn't want him around us. So I decided to cut him out of our lives for good, which I still regret till date. Months later, Dave reappeared again. The love was still there. He demanded that I carry out a DNA test on my son because he doesn't believe me. I got a DNA kit, went to my dad, lied to him. I wanted to carry out COVID-19 test on him. I took his saliva, took that of mine as samples. On the samples box, I wrote Dave's name and that of my son's and submitted. The paternity test results came out 99.99 possibility, obviously. I showed Dave the result. He accepted and believed that my son was also his. But the problem now is Dave became a dealer. He now rolls with a very bad and dangerous group. And I don't want such a father figure for my son. I want him out of our lives, but I can't tell him because he threatened me, threatened to deal with me if I ever try to cut him off his son's life. And I can't tell him the truth. I mean, how do I tell a dangerous man like Dave that I lied to him from the beginning? I'm really scared for my life and that of my sons because if he gets to know the truth, I'm done for. Can't even look at my son without feeling guilt. Please, what advice will you give to this our sister?